Bradley Cooper has 2 movies under his director's belt, and both involve some kind of music. Coincidence? I think not. Maestro was directed by Bradley Cooper, and the movie stars Bradley Cooper, Carey Mulligan, and Matt Bomer, and tells the story of composer Leonard Bernstein. And here we follow Jewish composer Leonard Bernstein through his times, tribulations, and complicated love life as he attempts to become a respected voice in the music industry involving film and classical sounding music, and all that entails, impressing upon his relationships and his own life struggles. Maestro is a very earnest and heartfelt biopic that I was surprisingly blown away by. And that I saw the trailer, thought it looked good, was like, I'm really intrigued. And a weird thing to say is I really just liked the way the accents sounded in here, those mid-Atlantic accents that were in the trailer. But also Bradley Cooper is someone I've respected a lot, and he's made some very good films, including his directorial debut with A Star Is Born, which is one of my favorite movies I've ever seen. And I had a lot of anticipation going in. There were some good people involved, but I still wasn't quite, fully, beefed and ready to see it. And I saw it, and holy shit, this movie really blew me out of the water. This movie is impressive. This movie does something that I don't see a lot of films do. Most movies have it where, when it's a story about someone's life, it's building to this huge climax, and that's like the conclusion. This movie doesn't do that. This movie is pretty much a life story. It is a telling of events, but doesn't get boring while doing that. It remains extremely engaging and intriguing and maintains this momentum that keeps you invested in the story the entire time. And that's because of the performances on one hand, which are absolutely phenomenal. Most of this movie is just people talking, and it's not even like the camera's doing a lot. The cameras are primarily shooting static shots here, and it's like a 2-camera unit, maybe 3, and they're just cutting between the editing. And it works because the performers are just knocking out of the water. And I would love to see Bradley Cooper and Carey Mulligan get nominated for this movie. Their performances are layered with so much emotion and earnesty and humanity. I don't think I can express to you how blown away I was by these performances. And it's not just that. Bradley Cooper's direction is truly commendable in here. I mean, it is on another level what he manages to get out of this film, and combined with the script, which, as I said, is extremely unorthodox, but equally perfect for this kind of film, it keeps you so invested in this story. Another thing that just killed me, it was just done so well, is the lighting in this movie. I don't know who lit this movie. I'm going to have to find out who. They lit the hell out of this movie. The way lighting is used for the moods in here, and the way it's used to affect character, it is as much of a storytelling component in this movie as anything else. And Bradley Cooper actually conducted some of the music in here himself, particularly the final score, and you get to see that performance, and it's just the entire sequence. That's it. And it's absolutely mesmerizing to see on screen. Such a perfect film. I can't even lie. Aside from a few things that I think were not fully fleshed out, and that was literally it, and those are some very minuscule things I just want to know more about, there is nothing wrong with this movie as far as I'm concerned. The production design in here is phenomenal. It can't be praised enough. Unfortunately, this only had a very limited release, so it is available on Netflix for viewing, though, which I strongly recommend. I think Maestro is one of the best movies to come out all year. It's absolutely entrancing to watch, and I think it's something you need to actually witness.
I'm going to give Maestro a 9 out of 10.